Hey teammates, American Bi Guy here, coming back as your coach for the Bi team. Alright, I'm going to dig into some now salacious, scandalous, and also truth from matters that no one's talking about. Tonight, I want to talk about how the gay community perceives bi people, but also how to navigate the gay community. First of all, they don't believe that we exist, right? They think that we're just in denial and that being bisexuality is a temporary phase. It's not. For some people, it's their way of stepping into it. It's like, do I really like the cranberry sauce, right? Or maybe trying it and then going back the other way. Or maybe they thought, you know what, I really do like the cranberry sauce, right? And I'm gay. But for a lot of people, it is really who we are. Yours truly, I am bisexual. I am an American bi guy. I am the American bi guy, but I'm also the American big guy in the gym. But that on the side note, I want to talk about the gym being a bi man's playground. At the same time, it's a great way to navigate, finding other teammates as well as avoiding the gay community. I know it's a little convoluted, but hear me out for a moment. As I always say, the gym is a bi man's playground. Now, if you are bi-curious or you are someone who's like, you know what, I'm in the mood for, as I always say, cranberry sauce, right? Same-sex attraction. You may download one of these apps, or people oftentimes download these dating apps like, Grindr or whatever the hell's out there now. I gotta be real with you. Not everybody in the gay community is full of rainbows and sprinkles, okay? You're gonna oftentimes go in that community, you're gonna meet some really messed up people. I always say the gym is the best place to go because you make great connections, you learn new workouts, at the same time you have a good time, there's lots of eye candy going around in the gym, right? But oftentimes people skip that and they go straight to the dating website that they've heard or seen online. I'm not gonna, talk about, they're pretty much all the same, honestly, so I don't really need to name too many of them. But honestly, when you download these apps, you need to be very, very, very careful because there's a lot of people in the world who have mental illness, and the gay community, individuals in the gay community, if you will, are no exception. There are individuals in the gay community who have undiagnosed mental illness and at the same time untreated. And so they're on these apps as well. I think everybody knows how to download a profile and, seem normal or seem like there's someone you want to meet, and then you find out they're like crazy than a soup sandwich. Well, when you're bisexual and you're going to these websites, if you're new, oftentimes, you're going to meet individuals who are going to know you're new. There are people who hang out on these websites who know that you're new. They send everybody online their same photos from like 2020, right? Or even 2016, these photos where they're looking good. And yeah, catfish is a thing, but at the same time, there's a lot of individuals who know that their photos work. And they don't look that way anymore, but at the same time, they have, addictions. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm giving you a very fair warning that on those dating websites, like I said before, those gay dating websites, and well, anywhere, but really I want to talk about the gay dating apps, right? You are going to run into individuals who know you're new, who are going to send you their photos, they know that work, and this individual has not been tested, doesn't care to get tested, or maybe they just have a downright addiction. And so because you're new, you're like, oh wow, this person looks nice, right? But meanwhile, this individual is targeting you. This individual knows that you don't know much about it or you're new. Everybody on those, I don't say everybody, but a lot of people on those websites are looking for the new person. They're looking for the straightest thing or someone who's bi-curious so they can pounce on them, right? And like I said, I'm just being very honest. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade. It's real. If you are on the gay community, you know how rude and how nasty people can be. They tell you that you're too this, you're too that, you're too fat, you're too short, what have you. Whatever they come up with, right? And they get away with it because no one's checking. There's no, I'm gonna be honest, there's no Grindr police, right? There's no scruff police. Like, there's no gay app police to say, hey, you need to get tested. Hey, you've been sending these same photos out to the same people for the past 7-10 years, right? And it's time for you to maybe kind of like address some of the things that's going on in your life, like your health. Yeah, you do see different advertisements for like Apretude, which is an injectable shot you can get to prevent HIV. And there's also PrEP, which is Descovy or Truvada, and given in pill form. But there are a lot of things out there now that people are taking that really, like doxyprep, right, which is a really strong dose of doxycycline. And so, like I said, I'm not trying to berate anyone at all, but I need to warn my teammates because a lot of individuals go into this community because they're just fed up, they're tired, and all of a sudden they download this app and they think they're gonna find somebody or have an encounter, and they may be that one person who's hooked up with everybody in the 3 zip codes, including their own, right? The next 3 zip codes. So it's really important to just be aware and be mindful that when you're new and you go on these websites, these individuals know that you're new, right? And they're gonna pounce on you. And if you wanna test my theory, download an app several times. You know, don't respond really too much, but do it and you'll literally see the same people coming at you over and over with the same photos, sometimes in the same order, right? Trying to get your attention. And so like I said before, I'm not saying something is always wrong with these individuals, but some of these individuals do have undiagnosed mental illness, and that you're involving yourself with someone who may look very good online and have been with everybody and like the whole metropolitan area, and they may be carrying something that you can't wash off. So be mindful, continue to celebrate yourself, and I'll see you guys next time on Biology 101.